Good, great, and glorious day to you, co-creators. This is your boy, Corey Creech, the Ascending Master, and I want to thank you all so very much for joining me here on my channel yet again. Today I'm going to bring forth an astrological message for the fire sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. This is for the fire sign Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Any and all information you need to know about me, about this channel, and about the work that I do can be found in the description box below. Please, by all means, if you find this video to be in any way, shape, or form informative, uplifting, encouraging, motivating, by all means, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit the like button, share this video with your fellow Sagittarians out there, and or subscribe to the channel, whereby you can receive notifications whenever I post new content. I've already cleared the energy, called in spirit. Let us begin. Beautiful energy, beautiful energy. What is the current energy for my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus? What is the current message you have for them, Spirit? We have the Hierophant. This is someone who is traditional in nature. This is someone who's closely related to God. This is someone who is said to have a deep connection with their religion. It is coupled with the Seven of Wands, which speaks of you being in a state of protection or someone needing to protect their creativity, their inspiration. I feel like this person, you, collective Sagittarius, may be receiving downloads, insights on business ideas, on different ventures, and Spirit is asking you to protect this information as it inspires you, gives you some form of vigor and excitement to go out and go after whatever it is that you've been led to go after. I also get the sense that you are highly protected, that there is heavy spiritual protection around you, around your life, around your path. You have the Hermit here, which speaks of someone who perhaps is isolated, gone within, whereby you gained illumination, you've gained insight, you've gained clarity. So perhaps, Sagittarius, you were in a state whereby you've leaned on your faith, you've depended upon your religious upbringing that gained you protection, and your awareness to this protection gave great inspiration to your life, to who you were, to your calling. And you found that out through intuition, through introspection, through your healing, going within. And here you've balanced out your energy with temperance. And because you've balanced out your energy, because you were responsible for your choices, you holding yourself accountable, you ensuring that you brought some form of balance. You could be an earth angel, you could be someone who people look up to and hold in high regard. You have the Ace of Wands, which is a gift from the divine that allows for you to go into a new beginning, that allows for you to have a spark of passion within this creative endeavor, within this new adventure in life, a passion that is filled with joy. But I sensed you had to first walk away from something that you invested a great deal of time, energy, and love into. You invested 8 out of 10 cups. And Spirit is asking you to walk away because somehow, someone or you were perhaps being juggled, or perhaps you were in a state whereby you could not juggle your life. You could not balance your life out. This may not even have to do with someone on the outside. This could every bit of be your inability to gain a stable footing in the scenario, situation, and or experience you previously were in. And so this is Spirit guiding you to move out of where you were, find yourself no longer stuck to a person, place, or thing in the past. And I feel like that person may have you juggling, or perhaps you are in a state whereby you have options and you are indecisive. But you have the 19, the sun, which brings about illumination. It brings about happiness, contentment. Yeah, this I don't know why I'm being told. Maybe I turned it around and I don't realize that I did. But Spirit's asking me to turn that back around. This is someone who was juggling you, Sagittarius, and it made you unhappy. It made you unfulfilled. It was certainly something that you knew was not okay. The fact that it is coupled here with the devil shows that it is because of some form of toxicity that you were attached to, some form of addiction, drugs, alcohol, a way of thinking, a way of living, a life. It just wasn't the greatest for you. You have the 10 of Pentacles, which speaks of generational wealth. It speaks of family, longevity, loyalty. And I sense this person wanted access to this 10 of Pentacles, but perhaps came in with this Knight of Wands energy, quick, fast, not really knowing how to express themselves. Perhaps it was just a sexual experience in nature for this person, for you, for how you are moving in life. Like perhaps you're in and out of people's lives. Perhaps you're just having sex with people and not really holding a connection. The strength is in the reverse here, which only speaks of someone's inability to find the courage from within, someone's lack of contentment and or strength to persevere, to keep going, to see something through. This is someone who gave up, someone who quit, someone who feels weak and is seen to be weak, immature. Spirit, give us some more clarity with these messages from my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and on Venus. Yeah, it brings a tower moment. This weakness, this person's lack of courage, your lack of courage, Sagittarius, whomever is resonating with this reading, a tower comes in. Why do we have this tower, Spirit? We have the King of Pentacles, So perhaps the Tower came in because, one, this person's money, finances, and or wealth, this person being committed to someone already. The Moon card is here. There were secrets, things that were kept hidden in the dark. This person's inability to use their intuition. Wounded Warrior, Nine of Wands. Burden after burden after burden. This person realizing that perhaps they made a bad choice. Perhaps they went down the wrong road, took the wrong turn. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands out here, which speaks of perhaps this person is wanting to move far away from the chaos and destruction. And no, the reason you're not seeing the Six of Swords is because it's not about going to calmer waters. I sense this person is just far away from you, Sagittarius, or you, Sagittarius, feel far away from your wish fulfillment, from the life you wish to have. You have the Knight of Wands, you have the King of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who is unstable, someone who is coming in hot, heavy, passionate, wanting to have sex and move on. This is someone who's careless about who they lay down with, someone who probably is for the community, someone who is not kept, cleansed. This is someone who is fake and phony, someone who is a con artist, con man, someone who has perhaps this facade that their sex is great, but perhaps it really isn't. Perhaps it's just mediocre. You have the Ten of Cups. This is happily ever after. And I sense this King of Wands wanted that happily ever after. We have the Ace of Cups. But I sense the divine has granted you, co-creator, a new beginning in love. An abundant new beginning with multiple options, choices from great suitors, not just one or two good suitors, but really, like, these people are just at your hands and feet, High Priestess, because they know that something about you, hidden or known, is so valuable, Sagittarius. Like, this is someone who will, these are individuals who will absolutely put forth the energy and effort necessary to court you, to show themselves approved. You have the World card. There was a closing of a cycle, a completion to something that was a struggle. You've sort of kind of graduated, Sagittarius, and elevated yourself to move to the next stage of your journey, of whatever this path that you are on, embarking on. And it looks like it's meant to be every bit of a fruitful one, beautiful, blessed, happy. We thank you and honor you and adore you now. Yes. Any final message of Spirit for my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Any final messages for my Sagittarians? What I tell you, there was a death and rebirth. There was an ending, and then something was reborn again. A closing out and something resurrecting. This could be the past person. This could be the past connection. This could be a new connection. This could be a soul contract that was voided and then reissued. I'm getting something that once was no more is now again. And that could mean a lot of things. That could give some people hope in areas that probably shouldn't have hope. And that could give people who do have hope to see that it is doing good, to see that it is for good reason. This death and rebirth, Three of Swords, heartbreak, agony, Five of Swords, defeat. It is over. Something has ended because of the actions of another, because of the actions of somebody being careless to your heart. You have the Six of Wands. And somehow there's a recognition to your story, to what you went through. There's some form of public acknowledgement to the victory that is yours. And it may not be in the form of being on stage and somebody saying you won in front of the world, but this is more or less someone who is acknowledging, not only in the 3-dimensional, but in the 5th dimension, in your spiritual connection, their true lack of everything, right? Like, this person truly just did not do nothing that they said they were going to do. This person realized that you became your very own wish fulfillment due to them rejecting you, due to them denying you, due to their immature, sad actions that just sets them apart from everyone else. Like, I'm hearing like this person made the greatest mistake. They truly just don't even realize, but yet they do, and there's nothing that they could do about it, which makes their pain and agony come through this reading that much greater. But you, co-creators, you continue to make great choices that are rooted in love. Continue to be victorious over the battles that are thrown your way, over the many lies, trickery, and deceit that have tried to blind you from a destiny that you already knew was yours. A war that was victorious before you stepped foot in it's a fight. You are truly blessed. And to come out with the Queen of Wands on top, this is a divine feminine energy. But let me tell you, when I say your beauty is like no other, when I say to you that every bit of you are being sought after by many of hearts, by many of minds, by many of wands, stay vigilant, discerning, always, always, always go within so that you never go without. Remember, co-creators, everything is always working for your greatest good and the greatest good of all. Until next time, I love you. Namaste.